Everybody, hopefully you're all staying safe, and just sat through a webinar from Zoom, the CEO of Zoom, talking about security of Zoom, and a lot of you are concerned the security of Zoom, which you should, right? But people have been talking a lot about Zoom bombing. People might just show up randomly on your Zoom channel, maybe while a service is going, while your meeting is going. Again, that might happen, but the chance of that happening again is very, very low. And right, it's like you're getting your credit card hacked, right? That happens. But the only way right now for you to be to prevent Zoom bombing or to beef up the security will be to make sure that you put a password for each of your meeting session. And that is so easy to do, right? And again, don't stop using Zoom just because of a lot of people say, oh, Zoom's not secure, which is false. I still think it's totally false. Again, I'm not IT guy, but I came from Silicon Valley before, worked in R&D. Again, security is always a big thing. But because security is a concern and you stop using Zoom, I wouldn't worry about that. The chance of you getting hacked is very, very low. But this is how you, right, just sat through his webinar, and yeah, it's not easy for a public traded CEO to speak when to have a webinar talking about security loopholes. Good job with him. But let me show you how do you want to log into your Zoom account again, right? Whenever you want to schedule a meeting, you hit schedule a meeting. If you don't have it, if you don't work off on the desktop version of it, if you're working off on the the website version, it's very easy. Every time you schedule a meeting, just hover down and type required meeting password, right? So this one, let's say it's going to be, I don't know, Apple, right? So once you send this out, the meeting ID that's being generated, okay, let me do this. Once I save this, right, and this is the meeting, right, and this is the copied invitation, then you will see on here, of course you copied this whole meeting invitation and sent it out, but you will see they got to type in Apple in order to join the meeting. Okay, same thing if you're working off from, if you already installed Zoom, you're working off from here, schedule meeting. Same thing over here is, right, you can do whatever you want with each one. Make sure to password protected now, right? Schedule. So again, right, this will automatically generate this, and then people need to type in Apple, okay? So again, don't worry about security for now. As long as you password protected, you should be fine. And let me know if you have any questions about Zoom.